Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to be looking at the Amazfit GTS 4 mini smartwatch, which I recently got myself to replace my Fitbit Inspire 2, whose battery is already showing signs of retirement. First things first, the price and where I bought it. I'm based in the Philippines and I got this from Digital Walker for 5,190 pesos, and that's from a physical store. If you are to buy this online, say on Shopee or Lazada, you're definitely gonna get it for less, maybe 1 to 200 pesos less, but yeah, the price ranges from 4.8 to 5.2. I already removed the clear plastic on the box to reduce glare, so let's take a look at what's written around the packaging. On the side, it says it comes with Alexa built in, but it comes with a couple of notes that you can find on the back about its scope and availability. Also on the same side, you'd find the model name, the Bluetooth version, and the companion app you need to download in order to connect the device to your phone. Zepp is available both on Apple and Android, and the watch is powered by Zepp OS. Some of the key features are written here. It's slim and light, weighing only 31 grams with a strap. It sports a 1.65-inch AMOLED display. It has over 120 sports modes, and of course, it has continuous heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen measurement, and stress monitoring as well. Opening the box, we are greeted with the watch. I got it in the color Moonlight White, but it also comes in Midnight Black, Flamingo Pink, and Mint Blue. The body is made of aluminum and plastic, and the tempered glass face is covered in anti-fingerprint coating. I love this color because it doesn't look too white. It's kind of off-white or beige, which makes it look neutral and very easy to look at. The strap is made of soft and skin-friendly silicone, and at the back you can find quick-release pins, so you can easily swap it out according to your liking. Moving on to see the rest of what's in the box, we have the instruction manual here, and the magnetic charging cable. Only the first 5 pages of the manual is in English, and it just walks you through downloading the companion app Zepp and pairing your watch to your smartphone for the first time. All you really need to do is scan the QR, and everything is straightforward from there. The charging cable magnetically snaps in place at the back of the watch, aligning the pins properly. And if you notice, the cable is pretty short, but that's okay with me. Tidying everything up, what we have in the box are 3 items: the smartwatch, including the standard strap, the magnetic charging cable, and the instruction manual. Pairing the watch starts by downloading Zepp app. You can scan the QR from the manual or search from your app store. Once you're in the app, follow the on-screen instructions to set up an account and then choose a device to pair. Select watch and it will pull up your camera to scan the QR on your watch. Press and hold the side button on the watch for at least 10 seconds until the Amazfit logo appears. Once it's up, scan the QR from the watch and it will pair automatically. Pairing, syncing, and setting up the device only takes a few seconds. The on-screen instructions are very straightforward and easy to follow. And once it's completed, we're ready to explore the watch. There's an initial instruction guide that you can follow that will teach you how to navigate this thing, but you can also just explore on your own and go back to the guide anytime. This is the default watch face that it comes with, and you can download several other watch faces from the Zepp app on your phone. Swiping left or right lets you cycle through the different widgets. Swiping up shows you the notifications, and swiping down opens up the command center or the action center. Pressing the side button shows you the app list, so you can scroll through it. There's a lot, and you can go back home by pressing the side button again. One thing though, turning the side knob doesn't do anything. It doesn't let you scroll. Just an FYI in case you're expecting it to be functional. The watch came factory charged with 54%. I'm not gonna charge it right now, and I'm gonna wait for it to drain. Meanwhile, let me show you my favorite things about this watch, starting with how it looks. My wrist measures around 16 cm, so I prefer smaller, thinner watches like the Fitbit, which wraps around like a bracelet. I thought it would look too big on me, but I actually learned to like it. The strap is pretty thin, the body is light, and it doesn't feel bulky at all. It looks pretty much like the Apple Watch SE, but with better battery life, so I'm happy. Perhaps the biggest selling point of this watch is the battery life. They claim it can last 15 days without charging, and personally, in the few days I'm exploring it, the battery life is very impressive. On regular use, I only charge it every 2 weeks. And when it goes below 10%, it doesn't take 2 hours for it to fully charge. According to their website, if you use it on battery saver mode, it can last up to 45 days. For heavy users, it can last up to 8 days. And if you use the GPS continuously, it can only last up to 21 hours. So it really depends on your activity and how much of the features you use actively. I love that there's a wide selection of watch faces you can download on Zepp. There are animated and customizable faces, as well as those where you can upload your own photo. Sleep tracking works good. In the app, you can find detailed report of your sleep quality, which shows you the sleep stages, your daytime naps, your sleep breathing quality, as well as your sleep score. The Bluetooth camera remote is a feature I appreciate a lot. Although it doesn't have a viewfinder, it works really well as a remote shutter. Just make sure to always keep your watch connected. The Find My Phone feature is something that I use a lot, so I added a shortcut on the Action Center for easier access. It rings your phone like this so it's easier to find. The watch can recognize a total of 126 different kinds of sports. From running, walking, swimming, cycling, even board games and esports, this makes it easier to label the types of activities we do, making a more accurate health report. With a water resistance grade of 5 ATM, the watch may be used for shallow water activities such as pool swimming or open water swimming. I did a bit of a swim test. We have a 25-meter pool here and I tried to see how accurate the swim tracking is. I'm not a professional swimmer, but it's one of my favorite sports, so I tried it on the water to see how well it does. And one thing I noticed is that distance tracking is not accurate when you rest. It adds like 25 or 50 meters while I'm resting on the edge, so the longer you take a break, the more inaccurate the numbers would be, unless maybe if you pause the workout. I also noticed that it doesn't measure the heart rate while swimming because apparently the light sensor is inaccurate underwater, so it's disabled entirely when you're doing the workout. But other than that, the stats look good. I mean, it gets your distance, calories burned, your main stroke, average pace, as well as your SWOLF score, which tells you how efficient you are in the water. And all of these data can also be found on the Zepp app. As for the things I didn't like, apart from those I mentioned while swimming, one is that the Find My Phone feature doesn't work sometimes, and this happens when the watch is not properly paired with the phone. Another is the strap. I got rashes from wearing it. My skin is kind of sensitive in this part, but it's not as bad as when I was wearing my Fitbit watch. So I guess I'm just gonna have to buy a new strap. Overall, I'm loving the Amazfit GTS 4 Mini. It's got all the features I want in a smartwatch and even more than I care to explore. The steps and heart rate measurements are accurate, I can run with GPS, I can use it underwater, it acts as a Bluetooth remote, tracks my sleep, has silent alarms, call and text notifications work well, you can even use it as a flashlight. So do I recommend this watch? In my opinion, it's definitely worth it for its price point, especially for those looking for something like the Apple Watch SE but with better battery. It really is compact and feature-packed and very useful in tracking our day-to-day activities. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching.